Hello and welcome back to me, Mitchell, the Salmon FM, and this is my Cardiff City save with my financial rescue series. So I am, as you know, trying to attempt to turn the fortunes of a club that have ruined themselves a little bit in the money sense. Now, if you haven't already, go check out the others in the financial rescue series, which is Anderlecht and Botafogo. Now, if you remember from the last episode, this is only a full season episode, remember guys, so it's not like my Union Berlin save where I do a couple of season over a couple of episodes. So this is season 2 of Cardiff City, and if you remember from season 1, I said this was originally a personal save, and I took the Cardiff job and they were very much in dire straits in terms of money. So let's delve straight in. After last season, we got ourselves a little notification of a parachute payment from Cardiff City's relegation from the Premier League. So that was always nice and handy to come into the accounts, which left us with an overall balance of 50 million. So yeah, you can't really complain too much about that. Also left the net debt at 11.7, but we still have that gift loan from Vincent Tan hanging over us. He won't cash that in until we leave. Well, he leaves the club anyway, so we're not expecting to pay that one anytime soon. So let's talk about the ins and the outs. And inbound, we had Matteo Comarat. He is only a youngster, a right back, so he will come in, and I'll probably stick him straight into the under-23s now. See if we can build him up a little bit. He is described by the media as a promising centre back, so got ourselves a nice little right back, centre back sort of thing going on there. So next in was Branimir Kalakia. Now, if you do watch my Union Berlin save, you'll know very much that I have him on there as well. He's very much becoming my go-to centre-back at the minute. He's definitely a decent defender, and he's a ball-playing defender at the end of the day. Not naturally, he's naturally just a central defender, but he's doing the jobs for me. So, yeah, next is Michel Di Greggio. Now, if you remember from the last episode, I did say I wanted a goalkeeper, so here he is. He's going to be our new number 1. Neil Etheridge is still at the club. He will be challenging him for a spot unless I can offload Etheridge, because I really do want his wages off the bill. So, yeah. We also brought in Pedro Chirivella, a Spanish midfielder. Deep line playmaker, so he's going to add a bit of depth with Joe Rolls in the middle of the park. And next up was Angel Gomez, who we brought in on loan. Obviously, he's down as a false 9, but for us, he's going to play very much as the attacking midfielder. So we are going to start the season, as always, for the 4-2-3-1 in the Munich mode formation. We also brought in Emil Smith-Rowe, who is labelled as a wonder kid. So he's going to come in and play out on the wings. And we also brought in Josip Juranovic, who is very much your Bob of all trades. So he can literally play anywhere on the field if you ask him to, apart from in goal. Even though, to be fair, goalkeeping rate of 3, it's not too bad. I've seen worse. So yeah, next up, so now it's just an overview. So a total of £8 million was spent on new signings, and we sent out a couple of players and got in 5.5. As you can see, Raheem Ibrahim has buggered off to Cincinnati. He is hopefully going to go get some first team football, because stupid English laws mean he can't get a work permit. You know, this is why I like managing out in Europe. So, but yeah, over on the left-hand side, you'll also notice that we brought in Andre Gray on loan again. He did well for us last year, and I figured, well, let's extend his stay. And we also signed Lyle Taylor, who is on a freebie. If you know, in real life, he's just left Charlton. So, yeah, thought I'd snap him up. So let's look at the colour vision for this season. A lot of requirements for them, but the main one is the Sky Bet Championship top half finish. The FA Cup, they want us to reach the 4th round, and then the Carabao Cup, they want us in the 3rd round. So I'm hoping we can at least get somewhere decent. Let's do some business in it. Right, so I did sort of happen to play the first game of the season before I looked at the schedule to show you guys, and we didn't get off to the best starts. So, yeah, we lost 1-0 to Fulham. But, this is January now. Sorry for the little skip. I was going to bring you all guys an update in the halfway point of the season, but I figured I'd keep it just a secret. And let's just have a look at the inbounds we had in January. So, in January, I brought in James Bree. Now, the reason I brought in James Bree, because if you remember Callum Patterson from the last episode, he wanted to leave. He was unhappy because of whatever, and I sent him off to China. So, China have got to deal with a little angry Scottish man. So, yeah. So, I brought in James Bree as his replacement. And also, Joe Bennett didn't really have any competition out on the left side of defence. So, I brought in Damjan Danicic. I hope I pronounced that right. Who is a very good youngster. He's going to improve a little bit. He's probably not going to be a first teamer, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. He's definitely going to be a bit of competition. His stats don't look too bad. So let's go into the Carabao Cup. So first up, we had Portsmouth in the first round, and we got ourselves through that quite comfortably with a 4-2 victory. And next up, we played Championship QPR, so playing one of our rivals, and we managed to edge past them with a 9-0 win. And as you can see, we're still playing the 4-2-3-1 formation. Keep an eye on that. Next up was Exeter, who we just easily dispatched 3-0. See you later. And then next up was Southend. Southend, very much, again, see you later. Done and dusted. Who did we get in the next round, though? So now we're into the business end of the cup. We got the mighty Manchester Reds. And, yeah. Total humiliation at Old Trafford. Yeah. But the humiliation wasn't to stop there. The FA Cup, we drew Manchester Reds again. And they beat us 4-0. See that formation I told you about? I changed it. And it worked. So here is the rest of the season. So, as you can see, the first half of the season, we very much did quite well. We were winning games and drawing games, but we were losing games. So we were very much around mid-table at this point. But then look at this for a second half of the season. Bam, bam, bam. Literally no losses in the second half after Christmas. Well, after the New Year. And yeah, that's just incredible. Literally just one formation change. And we went on a mad one. And if you have been eagle-eyed and looked above, you will have noticed that we finished second. So, yeah, it was very much, look how tight that top of the table actually is. So you've got Fulham on 84, us on 83, Leeds on 83, QPR on 82, Crystal Palace on 80. Look at that, QPR actually drew one the last day. Which means if they had won, they would have been above us and we would have been in the playoffs. Who finished above us? It was Fulham. Fulham, they managed to beat Sheffield Wednesday 2-0. So, you know, if they could just drop points, then we would have got ourselves a title. So, yeah. Glatzel, as you can see, finished as joint top goal scorer with Mitrovic. Chirivella is up there in the average ratings. Same with the player of the matches. And yellow cards, yeah, we had quite a few yellow cards. That's the one thing about this tactic. It is very much a yeah, you concede a lot of fouls, you concede a lot of free kicks, which you do concede a lot of goals via the free kicks. So yeah. So a quick look at the finances before we finish up and wrap up. As you can see, we've got 27 million in the bank, and the board have blessed us with a very hefty wage budget for bringing in players for the Premier League. Wage budget's decent as well, so I've got a bit to spend on there. I've got a few players leaving, so the committed spending is lower as well. Thankfully, Junior Hoylett's actually leaving, so that's quite a large wage, so I'm off my bill. So yeah, I wanted just to point out this. On the 1st of February, at 1:15 in the afternoon, bear in mind I've done my wheeling and my dealing. This bit's just extra. I'd done my wheeling and dealing. I'd made my decisions on who I'm playing because I had a shoestring budget. Now the board decided to give me £22 million to play with hours of the transfer window left. Sad to say, I didn't spend it because I couldn't get anyone in. So, yeah, 22 million, and it was just like, why? Anyway, they did offer me a new contract, so I did sign a new contract, a new 3-year contract, so I am here for the foreseeable. But yeah, so overall I'd say it was a very successful season, lads and ladies. Obviously, let me know what you guys think. We all know what the Premier League money is like, so for me, for the financial rescue of Cardiff, we've completed it, because we're going to get 200 million or whatever it is in television rights and stuff like that. So I don't know whether I should just end the financial rescue here of Cardiff, or whether I should do a 3rd season in the Championship, so in the Premiership. Sorry. So why don't I leave that choice to you guys? If you want me to do the 3rd season in the Championship, in the Premiership, sorry, I said that twice now, then I will. Otherwise, I will probably leave it there. Next up, so I have my Union Berlin 4th season coming out on Monday. And the next project I am going to do is a journeyman save. However, I'm going to do a journeyman with a bit of a difference, where I'm going to start in the west of the world. So I'm going to start in Australia, and I'm going to around that region, and I'm going to travel across the world, hopefully eventually ending in North America. So I'll do, if I can, Australia, then I'll go up to Asia, down into any African databases I can get, then maybe up to mainland Europe, maybe a save in the UK, then across down to South America, and then up finishing it at North America, whether that's Canada or America, I don't know, probably Canada. But the aim of the game I'm going to try and do is a maximum of 2 years at each club. So whatever I do, it's literally, I'm going to try and hop as much as possible. But we'll play that one by ear. But I will set it at maximum of 3 years. But I'm going to try and hop every 2 years. I'm also going to start with a Sunday League Revel experience and a no coaching badges. So we will see what happens. So yeah, guys, thank you very much. Sorry, I've waffled on a little bit, but yeah, this is Salmon FM. Please make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Helps out the channel massively and helps me doing things I actually love. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. I will see you very, very soon. Bye bye.